Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a cooking video for you, but it's going to be a little bit special because I'm going to show you how to do calorie counting and weighing in all the ingredients and looking up at the labels, because that's the most important thing when it comes to counting calories. Is you gotta look at the labels and you gotta look at the nutritional values of stuff to get the proper numbers. And we're gonna do a homemade pizza that's gonna be less than 500 calories for the whole thing. So let's get cracking. So first off, I'm gonna show you all the ingredients. We're gonna have one of these Oriental unsweetened wheat flatbreads. You can usually buy these at a store. And this is instead of making your own dough, and you know, in comparison to regular dough, this is going to be really nice and thin, and it's going to be delicious. We got 100 grams or 1 deciliter of pizza sauce here, but this is more than 1 deciliter because I mixed some water in with it to thin it out a bit. 100 grams of pork meat is shredded up there. You can use any meat you want. If you don't want to have pork, you can have beef or chicken or whatever else you want to have. We've got some shredded ham as well, some shrimp, and some pizza shredded cheese. So first we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on the scale here. This thing is important to use. Now I'm gonna show you how to do the math for how to figure out the exact calories. I'm gonna put this thing on here, and it says 63 grams. So we look at the bread here. What does it say? It says 100 grams is 260 calories. So what you do with the math, because 100 grams is 100%. So what you're gonna do is you take the 260 calorie number and do times 0.63, and then you get the number 184. And I'll put all the math on the screen here if editing allows it later. Did the same thing for meat. 100 grams of this pork meat is 100 calories, so that's pretty easy to do for that one. 1 deciliter or 100 grams of this is 36 calories. And let's see, here we're gonna put the other ingredients on, and just moving things around here. So put this container on and then press tear. That way it will balance it out, and it will remove the weight for the containers. You can just put stuff in there. So we're aiming to get 25 grams of cheese. Alright, there we go, 25. And the same thing there, we look at the packaging. 350 calories. Cheese is pretty packed with calories. But so you do 350 calories times 0.25, and you get 87 calories. I'm not doing this math in my head. I got a cheat note up here. I wrote it before. I'm just being honest with you guys. Math is not my strong suit, so I'm gonna be honest about that. And we're aiming for 25 grams of ham as well. Can put a little bit more in there. Alright, a little too much there. Okay, there we go, 25. Same thing there. Look at the label. What does it say? It says 90 calories. So 90 times 0.25 is 22 calories. Nice. And since I'm doing, usually I would have 200 grams of meat on this, but since I only have 100, I'm gonna have 50 grams of shrimp instead. And I like putting the shrimp on after the pizza has been in the oven. So let's see here, there we go. Alright, we can put quite a bit more. Oh my god, I'm destroying the whole kitchen here. Alright, some more. And these are deep frozen. I bought these already frozen. Okay, 55, remove some. So you gotta be picky with this if you gotta be like, you know, really want to count the calories. There we go. Alright, 49 is acceptable. Repeat, look at the label. What does it say? Here it is. 100 grams is 110 calories. So 110 times a half is 55 calories. That one I actually didn't need to look at the cheat note. So yeah, there we go. Now that's all the ingredients weighed up. And I guess I can mention what I put, the spices I put in here. I put some thyme, some black pepper and some oregano in this, just for that little tang, you know. And in the meat I put Worcestershire sauce. I hope I said that right. Worcestershire sauce. And I put some dried ramson that I picked myself. Some grill mix. It's called just a grill mix, and some garlic and pepper mix. So just something that goes well with the meat. So what we're going to do with first, of course, is put the sauce on. I probably won't use all of it, since it's a little bit watery, but that's fine. I might have put slightly too much water in this, but you know, I didn't want to put more, you know, sauce, like actual thick sauce in here, because that would put the calorie count up, and we do not want to do that. Oh, right. Actually, before I move on, putting all of the calories together, 184 plus 100 plus 36 plus 87 plus 22 plus 55 lands us on 464 calories. So that's less than 500 calories for a homemade pizza. And while some of these ingredients, like I assumed this shredded cheese isn't the best choice, you should probably get yourself like a Gouda or a Dahmer and just shred it up yourself using like a hand shredder or something, because that would probably be the best option. This might be kind of processed, but you know, it's what I had, because usually I don't buy much proper regular cheese because I don't eat it usually, because I've stopped eating sandwiches with cheese and ham on them in the morning like I used to do years ago. So I bought this cheese just to make like these homemade pizzas at the weekends. So that's why I have it, and it might not be the best choice, but you know, that's how you gotta do it sometimes. Alright, so there we go, put the ham on there. And we just put the meat all over and try to spread it out as much as we can so it gets cooked properly and evenly. Alright, there we go. Try to focus the camera on the action. There we go, nice. There we go, nice. Looks lovely, doesn't it? There we go. Just gonna wipe my hand before we go on. So I put I got an electrical oven, and this is on 200 centigrades. And we are going to put this bad boy in here for about 15 to 20 minutes, because we want to make sure that the meat cooks all the way, especially with pork meat. I'm going to put it in the middle right there, and we're going to get the bread crispy as well, along with the meat being properly cooked. So I'm going to take this out and show you once it's done. So here we go. When this bad boy is done, I'm going to take it out and show you. Alright, so now it is done. So you always got to be careful, wear a glove before you get this thing out of the oven. That's very, very warm. Alright, let's put this beauty up here. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Very nice, very nice. Nice and crispy bread, and it looks really nice and cooked. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, just like Mama used to make. Let's see if I can get this thing up on the spatula here. There we go. We're sort of doing it. I'm not an Italian chef yet, but you know, I'm getting there. Alright, and there we are. So here we got a perfectly nice, tasty, homemade pizza that's only 500 calories. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've learned something useful today, because that was the goal with this, that you can make something at home, and if you just count the calories and check the labels and check the weight, you too can make something that's delicious but also low on calories. Now I'm gonna run away and eat this thing, but if if you've enjoyed my content, please leave a comment, ask any questions, please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again next time. Can't forget the shrimp, the most important part of the whole thing. How could I forget? Oh no.